Hey everyone, welcome back. So it's Sarah here, Creating with Sarah, and today's video is Inspired Fridays. And so for today I have a book haul. What up everyone? Hope everyone's having a great day so far. So I thought I would bring you guys a book haul, some of the things that I got for Christmas for my two girls, and then I actually have some book of the months that I did not get to around the holidays. I believe one is October and the other one is December. I think I skipped November, but I definitely had canceled book of the month. I tried it for about 6 months and I do love it still. I just have accumulated a lot of books, so I actually canceled it, and I might come back to it once I read some books within maybe the summer. I'll figure out if I want to resubscribe, but I did go ahead and cancel book of the month. So these are the last books that I have purchased from them. And then later on in the video, hopefully I can tell you guys my top favorite books that I read in 2018. Alright, so let's get started. For Christmas, my girls wanted, I have all the books down here if I'm moving around. So for Christmas, my girls wanted to get me some Christmas gifts, and basically for Christmas, I got stocking stuffer things, and my husband gave me spending money to use for crafting or planner supplies. If you guys don't already know me by now, I love crafting and planning. Then I'm a crafty mama. Yeah, that's what I got for Christmas. And then the girls, so here in Southern California, at our local public libraries, they have these stores called Friends of the Library, and they're just bookstores that people donate all their books and then they resell them for $1 to 50 cents, or if they're newer release books, then they're around $5 or $6. It depends. Some of the libraries do it differently, but the highest I've seen is $6. But you find some really great books there, so I'm really blessed to have that in our local area. So I gave the girls some money to shop for Mom for Christmas, and they had a blast. So I'm going to share with you guys the ones that they picked out, ones that Ivy picked, and the ones that Charlotte picked. And I was so excited because I feel like they just know me so well. It was awesome. And for the girls, I believe I gave them $8 a piece, around $7 to $8, because I knew a lot of the books were going to be starting off at $1. But I didn't want to give them too much because I know them, they love to spend, so they would have probably spent all of it, but I think I gave them around $7 a piece. Okay, so the first book that Charlie got me was The Christmas Secret by Donna Van Leer. Not really sure how to say this woman's last name, but she's the author of The Christmas Shoe and The Christmas Hope. This Christmas book right here. And it actually still has, I think this is a Barnes & Noble sticker on the back. Or maybe it's half price books, I'm not really sure. But it originally was $14.99, and this one was $2 because it was seasonal, so a Christmas book. But she got me this one, which was great, because I don't have any like Christmas story books to read. So she thought I would enjoy that one. Okay, the next one she got was $1, and I still have the tag on it. And again, I was so shocked that they knew me so well. And this was a book that I was kind of interested in, but I knew it was in a series. So I told her that. I was like, oh, it was in a series. She goes, oh, I just saw the cover and I thought maybe you'd read it. So this is Red Queen. And I really don't know what order they go in, but I'm pretty sure that this is in a series, and this might be YA fantasy, if I'm correct. If not, let me know in the comments below, and let me know if you read any of these books and what you think. But she got me that one. And then the first set of books, actually these were the first that I opened from her, and she was so excited and I was shocked. Again, I was like, oh my gosh guys, you did so good. And this is in a set, so I think this took up the majority of her budget, but she got me this set right here, and I believe this is like a fantasy YA series. Cinderella, of course, and she's some type of robot. So I don't know, is this dystopian? It's all of it, right? So I have this one, and Scarlet maybe the second one, and Cress is the third one. But let me know if you guys have read these, what you think about them. But I'm pretty sure it's like fantasy books, but like a Cinderella twist. Yeah, fairy tale. That was the word I was thinking of. Duh. Unfolds with the magic of a fairy tale and the breakneck excitement of dystopian fiction. And Meyer is the author. Marissa Meyer. So, she got me these. I was so excited and proud of her. So she was really excited, and I can't wait to start these. Let me know if you guys have read these and what you think, but now I own these, and they're in great condition. They were all, I think, $1 or $2. I think they were $1, but they're in really great condition. It's amazing, you know, the book lovers that donate and give their collections away, so thank you. So the next set of books my oldest gave me, Ivy. So she gave me the first book that she was really proud of. The other 3 books she's like, oh, I don't know, but she did really good because I am interested in those. So the first book I want to share with you guys, she was so super excited. This is the one that I opened first from her because she was so excited. And it is Stephen King, and it's in the paperback. And I believe it's one of the newer designs in the whole set that is in a collection of his. And she's like, oh, but you know, it's kind of dirty and all that. And it was only $1. But I didn't mind, you know, I don't have it. I've never read it. I have seen the movies a million times and the classic. The first one I saw once, that movie's really scary. Like, I feel like they're trying to really scare kids. But I like the classic. But again, I haven't read the book, so I don't know about the two, comparing the two together. But she got me this. I'm excited. This is going to be definitely a challenge for me to read this, but it'll happen. So I was really proud of her, and I'm excited about having that book. Okay, so the next book that she got me is called Shadow Divers. It's the true adventure of 2 Americans who risk everything to solve one of the last mysteries of the World War II by Robert Crewson? I don't know. Sorry about that. But this is a red dot. I think this was 50 cents on the carts outside, but she got me this one because I like books about adventure. So she knew I liked this, and that's one of the things, if I could go back in time and wanted to do something or had a job in, I would definitely dive. Like, I love exploring, and it's not a fear of mine, so I don't know. I'm happy that she gave me that book. The next book she got me is, I think, a thriller. It says What Came Before He Shot Her by Elizabeth George. Right here. Here's the picture of the beautiful author on the back. And I don't know when this was published because it seems a little old. But you guys let me know if you read any of these books or if you know these authors. I don't know Elizabeth George, but this is actually written in 2006, so it's kind of outdated. So she got me that one, so it's more, I guess, like a thriller. And the last one she got was a book that I was actually interested in, and this is Unraveling Oliver by Liz Nugget. Is it Nugget? And this is a thriller, I believe. Pretty sure this is a YA thriller. I've heard multiple booktubers talk about this book, so I was intrigued by it. Reviews on the back. A psychopath's true face is reflected in its vast hall of mirrors, friends and family and lovers, in this gripping original tale. So, I'm assuming he's a psychopath. I'm sure this is a YA thriller, but I don't want to know too much about it. But you guys let me know if you've read any of these books. But that's what I got for Christmas from the girls. Yeah, so excited about it. So now I'm going to share with you guys real quick book of the month. Again, I haven't opened these. They've just been sitting in my room. And so I'm just going to go ahead and share with you guys just recently. I think this is December's, the one I picked out. I only got one. In October, I think I got 2. Because there was a book that someone recommended to me and I wanted to get, and I had a credit because I had skipped a month. Okay, so the one I got here for Book of the Month is No Exit. So far my favorite genre is more mysteries, thrillers, horror, a lot of climax background, but this is the one I picked. I really love the cover on this book. It's super nice. Yes, this is December 2018. I love that Book of the Month does that, so you can remember. So this says No Exit by Taylor Adams. I don't know if this is a debut. It might. 13 hours, 4 strangers, 1 missing child, no exit. She knows her odds. She'll fight anyway. Intriguing to me. This is the only one I thought that I would be interested in reading. So I got this one. In October, of course, you always get the nifty bookmarks with quotes. So the one I got was The Lies We Told by Camilla Way. Very beautiful cover. So purple. This was October 2018, Book of the Month. And I think this is a suspenseful thriller. Pretty sure. So I got this one. That's so pretty right there. And the one that was recommended to me that everybody was talking about is The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by Taylor Jenkins Reid. Oh my gosh, I finally got it. Guys, I know everyone was talking about this and everyone was telling me you should definitely pick this up. So I did. It has a beautiful cover on it. It's very vintage, glam-like. So I heard this was really good. So I might pick it up in audio. But those were the 2 books that I got for Book of the Month on October and then December. Hopefully I can get to those books. But now I'll go ahead and share with you guys my top, I think it's top 5 that I loved in 2018. I own 2 of the books. The other 3 I don't. I will insert a picture. Okay. So I won't go into a lot of detail in these books because I have in my past book videos if you guys want to check that out. Okay, so the first one I have here is The Line That Held Us by David Joy. This was a really great book. I actually gave this book 5 stars. I think all the books that I'm going to share with you have high ratings. That's why they're my favorites, between 4 and 5 stars. So this was a really great, short, fast read book. Very suspenseful, very different. It is by a male author, and it's about in the Appalachians, and something bad happened, and it's like, what do you do for your family? How far will you go? Type of thing. It's just a great, quick story, and it kind of gets you feeling for the villain. That's why I really like this book, because I don't know. It's like I felt for the villain in this story, and I don't know, and I could relate to it, family and the brotherhood and things like that. So it's a very dark, gritty book. It does have some really detailed scenes in it that I liked, and I actually recommend this on audiobook. The guy who does it is really great. I mentioned that before in my other book review videos on this, but this was one of my favorite 2018. I plan on reading more from him too. The next book I have here, I actually had to buy a copy because I love this book and I love this author. I actually read 2 books from him. So the first one here is Horror Story by Grady Hendrix, and I love this book. I definitely needed to own a copy because the guy who creates the books for Grady Hendrix, I don't remember what his name is, but he does such a good job. Like, let's give him props for this book. It's amazing. It's kind of like an IKEA layout catalog, and it's a really great story. If you're looking for a really great story, this is recommended for around the fall time. I'd definitely pick it up. It was really good. And so I read this one. I gave it 5 stars. And then I read My Best Friend's Exorcism. I don't have a copy of that, but I plan to. I really like the one that's kind of like illustrated like a yearbook, but I really like that one. That one wasn't too scary. This one was creepy and scary. There were some scenes in here I was like, whoa, really, you know? And I don't know, I love the story to it. Like, it was a really great story, very creative. My Best Friend's Exorcism, of course, is about an exorcism. It's placed in the 80s, and it's about friendship between 2 girls. But some of the things, you know, as a mom, I was reading that book and I was just like, what the heck are wrong with these girls? But anyways, it had drama in there. It is based in the 80s, but the exorcism part was kind of creepy. There was really gross scenes, and it was funny. So it was just a great all-around book. I really love his stories. He's one of my favorite authors that I found in 2018 that I love. So those two books were part of my 2018 favorites. So that's 3 books right there. The last 2 books that I absolutely love are more of a psychological thriller, and that is The Perfect Mother by Amy Malloy and Sometimes I Lie by Alice Feenley. I think that's how you say her last name. I'm not really quite sure, but those were really great psychological thrillers. I enjoyed both of them. They both read from a different perspective or a different character. The first one, The Perfect Mother, was more of a group of girls that were in like a mommy group and something bad happens, and I did not see the end coming, so it kept me guessing, kept me interacting. And then Sometimes I Lie was really great. It was from the same character, but it was from different times of the day. It was like then and before and today. It seemed a little confusing, but I caught on and it was very interesting. Again, I did not catch the end. It was, I don't know, it was really good. I highly recommend that one and The Perfect Mother by Amy Malloy. But I hope you stuck around. Those were my favorite books for 2018, and those were some of the new books that I got from over Christmas break, and books that I got from Book of the Month. But as always, I thank you guys for watching. Let me know if you're reading anything new for 2019, and I will see you all in the next one. Take care. Bye. Oh my gosh. It's a lot of books. Now I gotta find a spot where to put all these books.